Hello, hello, welcome to marcumfamilygaming. Welcome to the board games. Today we are bringing you a playthrough of Uprising, Curse of the Last Emperor, with the Arch-Nemesis expansion, with the Blessing of the Old Gods deck, with the Armory of Azul, with omens, with everything that they have available at the moment. This game is going to be coming to GameFound today, as you're watching this video, or April 26th, whenever you're watching the video. And they are coming out with a new Titans expansion. Super excited for that, so we wanted to get a gameplay out. We're playing with two of the expansion factions. I'm playing with Tlok the Oathbreaker. Josh is playing with
Yavai the Oracle.
Yavai the Oracle. So these are two of the expansion factions in the Arch-Nemesis expansion. We'll see which Arch-Nemesis or Arch-Nemesi we end up facing at the end of Chapter 4. This game is going to be brutal. We're playing with absolutely everything. I'm throwing my son into the ringer so that he can experience the full effects of the game. So like I was saying, we've got everything the game has to offer right now. Check out GameFound, look at what else is coming, and if you didn't get a chance to order this on its first run, that'll be a good chance for you to get it on this next one. Brief overview of the game, and I'm going to make this as brief as possible because this game has a lot going on. There are 4 chapters in the game. During the 4 chapters, we go through multiple phases in each chapter. We do a refresh phase where we kind of reset our board. We do an event phase where we read the next event. Stuff happens to the board. Then we go to the build phase where we build our troops, build walls and towers, and kind of get ready for the next round, get our next feat, prepare to upgrade our troops. Then we go to the action phase where each of us have 8 actions. We will be moving, commanding, trading, exploring, building havens, going to the market, and going on quest. Once we finish taking our actions, then the Nemesis take their turn. The Imperials and the Chaos will come out onto the board, move according to their activation tokens, and attack as necessary. The Empire always goes toward a haven. The Chaos never moves further away from the capital. Then we go on to the production phase. We produce based upon where our havens are and whatever is on our player boards. Then we go to the scoring phase. In the scoring phase, while during the round we will have scored for killing skeletons, fighting garrisons, maybe defeating Empire legions or Chaos hordes, the Empire score at the end of the round. They get 1 point for each hex that has a garrison on it, 1 point for each legion in play, and then 2 points for each faction in their graveyard. Chaos scores similarly, where they get 1 point for every Chaos on the board, 1 point for every Horde on the board, and 2 points for every faction in their graveyard. Then lastly, we score 2 points for every haven that we have in play, 1 point for each special hex that has the symbol on the hex, and lastly, we can turn in 5 resources for 1 victory point. You're kind of doing that at the end if you need to make up a little bit of ground, which I'll explain now. That's how when the game ends, and you can choose to end after 2 chapters for a normal game, 3 chapters for a great game, and 4 events for an epic game. If at the end of wherever you decide to stop the game, if Chaos or the Empire is ahead of either of us, we lose. So we kind of have to work together to manage the board in a cooperative way, and at the same time keep ourselves getting victory points so that we stay ahead of both of the enemies. That is a very quick and dirty get down of how to play the game. Let's just get into it and get going. I've set myself up as first player here. We'll go ahead and go into the event phase. There are no legions or hordes in play, so no threat to add. We'll draw an event card and read what it says. This is Azir's Essence. The Inquisition seeks to reassemble Azir's essence scattered when the curse destroyed all life on the mainland. Place 1 salt on each unexplored hex that shows salt. If you flip that hex, gain it. So that's going to get us salt.
Including the sea towers?
Yep, that shows salt. And there's one up there. Aware of the Prophet of Thorn's purpose, the Inquisition holds her captive, staving off the return of the old gods. Place 1 legion at threat level 4. So if you'll grab one of those cards up there.
Also, since that says unexplored, would that also
get
one?
That, yep. Sorry, I didn't notice that one. Good.
So
grab one of those block things and you're going to put it on the side of the card and put it beside the 4. You see what
Four?
it clips onto the card. Which one did you draw?
The new Emperor.
Okay, the new Emperor also has an immediate effect, and it says place its target on a sea tower. Do you want it on your sea tower or my sea tower?
Closer to me.
Okay. What does that immediate effect say?
Okay. Place its target, activate every legion.
Okay, there are no other legions on the board. I wonder, she doesn't have any activation tokens right now. So I don't think there's anything to activate right now. Unless it says, yep, it didn't say place it with an activation token. So had she come out and there were other legions in play, that could have been a lot worse. Alright, nextly. Place one horde, threat level 4, on any empty hex adjacent to a different sea tower.
This also says immediate.
Okay, so we got to get the King of Plagues. And every player loses half their food. Ouch.
And it says round down.
And it says adjacent to the other sea tower. So that sea tower has the token. So it's going here, 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 here. I'll put it out here. Put it in here. Do I want to try to go fight it first off? That might be crazy. So we'll place it up here. Alright. Now place one curse on any hex with no X.
Isn't that immediately every player uses?
Oh yeah, we lose half our food. So we each have 5.
And it says round down on the card, so
2. Okay. Now we place a curse on any hex with no X, empty if possible. I guess we'll just curse up here. So that means it lands cursed. Whoever is the first player kind of gets to control the placement of things. So that's the setup for that. Now they each get an activation token. So if you'll place a yellow on yellow and a purple on purple. And then we get to go to the build phase. First thing we do is we draw 2 cards from our feat deck. We're going to choose one. I have Imperial Engineers. During archery and clash, you may remove 1 wall or tower here instead of 1 unit. Or during clash, flip this to change all blue dice to show shields. Guess we'll do that. That sounds pretty good to be able to defend.
My cards say Song of the Thon. And flip this when you use the quest action to succeed at any quest goal.
Oh, so it's an auto succeed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dream of the Thon. Choose 1 druid from the box and place it on this card. This is now both a druid and feat. Any player may use this druid.
So that's the druid god powers. Bless you.
Excuse me. I felt one coming.
So choose one of those, put the other one on the bottom.
I want the immediately succeed at any quest goal.
That's pretty awesome. Now we can build units, walls, towers on any of our havens. So, yeah, we can go ahead and do this simultaneously.
The building?
You build units or walls and towers right now. So I built 2 Legionnaires and the Imperial War Lizard.
I built a base, stone shells and crab riders, as well as a wall for my haven over there.
You might want to build some more troops if you can. You want to build as many troops. I would at least build 1 more stone shell.
Do I have the resources? I do not want to spend any more food because I'm low on that.
You can afford a stone shell though.
Yeah, I will do a stone shell. So I'll need 2 back of this because it only costs 1. That's a 3.
Okay. Alright. Now we go on to the actions phase. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to move and explore, and I'm going to explore this hex that has the extra salt on it. This is Black Ice. Gain 3 salt. If empty, place a skeleton here. It was empty, so it'll get a skeleton. If not, reinforce it. That means you would place more of whatever's on it. Alright, so it says Black Ice. Gain 3 salt. If empty here, place a skeleton. So we're going to place a skeleton on it. If not, reinforce. Place 1 skeleton with other skeletons, so we got to place 1 somewhere else. And place an activation token on a Legion or Horde with the fewest tokens. So, yeah. So we'll put a skeleton here. We'll put a skeleton here. And that will be that. Oh, and I moved and explored. So those are my 2 actions.
And the 1 action token on the one with the fewest?
Let's put it on the new Emperor.
The new Emperor. And
That means he's going to move twice, basically.
Okay.
So you may not want to build in that general direction.
I wanted to go over there, though, to the sea tower. Well, I was the one to say place it there. Is it my turn now?
Yep, it's your turn.
Okay. Okay, move. I'm gonna move. I really want to move over there, though.
You can move here, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's not in that straight line.
That is true. I am going to move over here and explore that.
Okay, so you
To get that.
collect that salt, and then read that hex.
Excuse me, I'm placing it on the explore, and...
So one thing that I failed to explain, sometimes there will be mountains on the edges, so you can orient this any way you want. So you can protect which way things can go. Now, you can't cross it, and they can't cross it. Your hero can cross it, but your troops can't. So that's something to keep in mind when you place it.
Okay, Toral Caravan Passage. If empty, place 1 skeleton here. If not, reinforce here. Also, roll your hero dice. Gain 1 salt per... Is that skull? Yep. Gain 1 salt per skull, plus each other player gains 2.
So I gain 2.
So
You're going to roll your hero dice, which is 1 purple, 2 blue, and then you're going to want to roll orange because you're looking for skulls.
purple, 2 blue, and purple.
One orange.
Orange.
Or white, but you want orange because you want more chances at skulls.
Okay, yeah, orange. Is
It's
that
the
orange?
yellowish
Yeah.
orange. That's red. There you go.
Sorry, I'm not the best at colors.
So you got 2 skulls, so you get 2 salt.
2 salt, and it says each player...
And I gain 2. Each other player gains 2.
Yeah.
So how do you want to play this? Do you want to be able to move on to it? Do you want to prevent them from coming to you, but then you've got to come around it another way also?
I want to prevent them from coming to me because my hero can still move over.
Okay. Alright, and then it gets a skeleton.
Yep.
Alright, so my next action is move and explore again. Go up here.
Difficult getting out of the middle.
Kyushi's Tavern. Gain 3 food.
Pretty good.
If empty, place a garrison here. It was not empty, so we're going to be reinforcing this garrison. Take a quest action for no action points. So I don't have to spend an action, I can do a quest. With plus blue, if you fail, ignore any failure effects. Oh, nice. So, I am there, I can quest, and when I get 3 purple dice and 1 blue die. I think I'm going to go for Druidic Prophetess. Okay? So I need to get 2 successes for this quest. Hey, I got it! 3 skulls and 2 bolts. So, I get a victory point. First one of the game.
Yeah.
And then I also did bolts. Place 1 basic unit on any of your havens. I'm going to place one of these marksmen here. That's a basic unit. Great. Take this card. When a horde activates, place 1 basic unit of any player on any of your havens. Oh, that could be cool. All right. So the quest does not refill unless the card says to place a new quest.
Okay. My turn?
Yep. Oh, I was supposed to roll an extra blue because of Kyoshi's Tavern. It says with the +1 blue.
True.
Because if I can get a shield on that, darn it, I could have done another basic unit.
Not a shield.
Not a shield. Okay, now it's your turn.
what happens when I flip over the tile? There we go. That's the word. Tile that has the new emperor on it.
Nothing. That's the way he's going. So you could flip it over and collect that salt and leave.
True.
Just remember, you do want to try to build a haven every round.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that because I still have 2. Yeah,
and you can always trade in 3 resources for 1. There's always an auto exchange.
And it costs 0, and you can also do it as much for how much resource you have.
Yeah, so you could do 3 salt for a plunder, 3 salt for a food.
And that's what I said. I was gonna build a haven, and
So you have to defeat this skeleton before you build the haven.
Okay.
You can't build where something is.
So I'm gonna take my things back that I was gonna build it with. So in order to defeat it,
well, you can't move your troops across the mountains.
My main hero can't fight it.
No, your heroes can't fight. Your troops can only fight.
Oh man. So
having not known that, do you want to reorient that so that your troops can come in to fight?
Nah, I still want blocked. So I will instead move my hero to this area and explore it.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna go ahead and read that.
Fajolja or Ha Stone Circle. Gain 2 is that
That's plunder.
Plus, if empty, place 2 skeletons here.
It wasn't empty though, it had a garrison. Oh shoot. This garrison needs to go back here too. No, it was empty.
Yeah, I'm like,
okay.
I thought it was.
2 skeletons?
2 skeletons, plus each player gains 1 basic unit or on a haven or any empty explored hex.
Wow. So it's going to get 2 skeletons. It doesn't have any mountains to worry about placement. Your hero is there.
Yep.
Now we get to place a basic unit on any haven or an empty explored hex.
So both of these are basic units, right?
Yep, the first 2 are basics. I'm going to throw another archer in for me.
I'm going to do a crab rider, and it goes
on your haven or on an explored empty hex, but there's, I mean, all the sea wasteland around is unexplored, but
ooh. I'm just going to leave it there. Oh, there's my water bottle.
Water bottle magically reappeared.
Nice. I wonder how it disappeared.
Alright, so now back to me. I kind of screwed up because I need to build a haven, but I can't because I only have 1 plunder. So I'm either at the point of where I need to exchange or I need to just keep exploring, which is also kind of scary. So I'm going to move and explore. This might not be the right thing to do, but we're going to do it. Troll word. Gain 2 plunder. If empty, place 2 garrisons here, which it was. Place 1 activation token on a Legion or Horde with the fewest tokens. So that would be that guy, because he's only got 1.
So.
And there was no extra mojo like on yours. So, yep, we explored. We got the stuff we need. Now we need to do some attacking next go round. So back to you.
I also gotta do that. So, okay, I guess I'm gonna always exchange 3 for 1 resource. I'm gonna exchange 3 salt for a food.
Oh, because you need a command and you take 2 food. That's right.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna use the 2 food to command.
Now you can move up to 5 units into that area, not counting your hero.
I'm just gonna go ahead and move all of them.
All right, so you moved your units in.
And
are any of them archers? No, they're all clash.
No.
So you're fighting zombies. Good news is they don't archer either, so they get 2 red. I'll roll for them.
Okay, so
you have 2 white and 2 blue.
Like, there's some up here. I'll just use that.
And we roll. So I got 2 hits. The good news is you've got 2 shields.
And I also have 2 hits.
And you got 2 hits. So you get 2 victory points for clearing off the skeletons.
Nice. You want to move that for me?
Yep.
Thank you.
And you're good to build their next round.
Okay.
Alright, the bad news is I have to command against a level 2 garrison, which does get to fight in the archery round. I'm going to send everything over as well.
Oh, you got a big one out there.
Yeah, I built him. And that's why I didn't have the plunder that I need, because he was a lot of plunder. Alright, so I roll 2 white in archery. You roll 2 white in archery.
2 white in archery.
I got blanks, and you got a hit. Awesome. I'm going to destroy an archer. Goes to the graveyard. Alright, so now we move on to Clash. I now have 1 blue, or 1 white, 2 blues, and a black. And you have blue, orange, orange, white.
Blue, orange. 3 hits.
Crud!
You blocked 2 of them.
I know, but still.
So it's 1-1.
1 hit. Jeez. 1 point. Going at it again. I lost my other archer, so now you are down to a blue and a white.
Blue and a...
Blue and a white.
Okay, yeah. So take away the 2 orange.
Alright, there we go. You still get a hit through. But I can flip this to change all my blue dice to shields. So I will block both hits and blow this thing up for the 3 skulls. Alright.
It's gone.
Whew. A little bit bloodier than I wanted it to be.
This is that good of a roller.
Yeah, thanks, Josh. Your turn.
Okay. I'm going to Haven. And that costs 2
Plunder.
plunder. I don't know why I keep on forgetting that word. Plunder. Okay. Plunder. If there's no cursed enemy, unit, or haven on your hero's exploited hex, place 1 of your havens here.
Yep. So place a haven. Drop it up there.
In the middle of everyone.
Yep. My turn. I'm also going to haven for 3 plunder. My havens come in with a wall and a tower. So if you can give me a wall and a tower. But I can't build walls and towers during the build phase.
Ah, the tower goes on top. I thought it was
Yep.
a separate thing.
Alright,
Nice.
back to you.
Alrighty?
Yeah, that's 1 action.
Okay. I'm going to move. Wait, actually, no, I will not move. I'll command because it's already explored, right?
If you've got 2 food to command with.
My troops are starving, so I can't. According to your troop, it's paying its cost. What are the costs up there? 4. What's the 0
Where?
on the market?
Oh yeah, we haven't done any marketing. It is every player may build units and defenses on their haven. So it's a chance, it's 0 cost, so you just have it in front of you. And then whenever you want to burn it, you discard it to let every player build kind of in the middle of the round.
Okay. And what's the 2-1 on the very end?
That is an upgrade to where you are going to either upgrade your magic, so you get +1, you kind of slide it under your card, or you take it as the moon staff. Oh, that's actually all it is. So you take it as magic. When you gain this, place it under your hero card, so you would increase your magic.
I'm going to mark it and pay 2 to get the moon staff.
Okay, so now you get to roll 2 purple whenever you roll your hero dice.
Let's go.
And there are effects where, like, that has a requirement of having 3 might before you can even try to use that card. Like this one that just come out requires 1 leadership. But you've got
this one just costs.
Yep, that one just costs the 2 salt. Man, I hadn't even looked at those. Pay 1 food to gain a skull. Oh, I can't even use that. What's that new one?
I just realized I have no resources.
Horn of the Brotherhood. Discard this. Every player may place their units from play into another player's combat. Destroy them after combat. Wow. So you're kind of sounding the horn and other people come to help. But they all die after combat, so it's kind of a one-off. I might quest. 4 skulls, +2. If there are heroes, if there are 2+ heroes there, +1 blue die. Oh, we forgot to do... I always do this when I play this game, and I'm sorry, I want to apologize now. I forgot that we were in the woodlands. You didn't battle on archery, so it didn't matter.
Okay.
But in my archery battle, when I rolled... What did you roll? 2 hits?
Yes.
And I rolled 2 blanks. you would not have re-rolled yours, but I would have re-rolled mine, and I would have had a shield. But I got to remember to do that.
Yep. Did that affect my battle earlier?
No, because you had no archery.
And I was in the woods?
Yeah, but it's re-roll dice and archery.
Okay.
So yeah, it wouldn't have affected yours, but that could have saved one of my archers.
Oh, you can also tell it's the
Yeah,
region
it's
by the
there.
color rounds. I'm
Yeah,
like, how
it's
can
on
you-
there.
I was like, how can you tell what region it is with my person on top of it?
So I'm not really filling this, but I might still try it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to quest. I'm going to go for this ramparts. I get 3 purple, 1 blue, and since my hero is in a forest, I get an extra blue. Looking for 4 skulls, a shield, and 2 bolts. Or 2 bolts. I get 1 hit, 1 success. Oh my gosh. I failed. I got 3 skulls, which is not 4. I got 1 bolt, which is not 2. And I got 0 shields. Come on, blanks!
It was a difficult one.
Fail. The Empire gains 1 victory point. Discard this quest. Empire gets a free victory point because I failed.
I do want to ask a question.
Yep, go ahead.
When I use the quest action, after I roll, can I flip the card, or do I have to decide to flip this card to immediately succeed?
I think you just choose, do you want to use it to, when you say you're questing, flip this when you, I think you can choose after you roll.
I can choose after I roll?
I think so.
Okay.
That's a chance to get 5 victory points.
Yeah.
So you're rolling 2 purple, are you going to do it?
Yeah, I was going to quest.
Okay,
Down
so
here.
2 purple, 2 blue, and you're going to want to roll orange.
2 purple, 2 blue, and orange because it has a whole lot of skulls. And,
but you're really not going for skulls. You might want to roll the white one. I don't know. You choose. You got an auto succeed too, so.
True. Wait, do any of these? Purple does not have shield. Blue does have a shield chance.
And white has 2 shield chances, so it's got a 1/3 chance of getting a shield.
Oh yeah, also half of them are blank. I feel like I want to go with the orange.
All right, go ahead. Roll
And
them.
wait, which
What
should I do?
2 successes. You just roll them and then see what happens.
Oh, and then I choose which quest after I roll?
You see if... Oh, this quest is discarded. There's
Yeah.
only 1 quest left.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay.
All right, you got 4 skulls, which is a success, and 1 shield, which is a success. Great, you already got it. Every hero gains 2 resources, so you get to choose which 2 resources you want.
Probably want a salt and a food.
I'm gonna go food.
Actually, no, I'm gonna go... Yeah, salt and a food.
And the 4 skulls get you nothing, but you do get 5 victory points for defeating this quest. All right, so that's the end of our actions,
Yep.
right? So now we go on to the Nemesis Fade. We activate the Legions in initiative order, so he goes first because he's 6 and he's 29. Okay. So he goes first. Where do we want to move him? He only always moves not further away from the capital. So if we want, we could cause them to go ahead and fight right now.
I kind of want that so I don't have to fight.
Okay? So I will roll the white and blue.
And
You roll for him, which is white and 2 blue right now.
Okay. I always forget to take these off.
Oh, and when they move, they leave a curse behind.
Ah.
Got a shield.
I got
What
an
the
attack.
heck? So we move on to the next round. Actually, I was only supposed to roll a white, but that's the one that got the shield anyway. So
was that the archery round?
Yeah, I rolled the shield was on the white.
Okay, so now I add
Now I'm
2
white.
red.
Yeah, so now you do blue, blue, red, white. No, sorry, blue, blue, red, red, white.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. 2 shields.
3 attack.
It's still dead. So that goes to Chaos's graveyard. And it didn't take any damage like we hoped.
Oh man.
Alright, so that's 1 activation. For its next activation, we could send it your way, or we could send it to the capital.
Send it to where all my troops are.
You want to try to fight it?
How much health does it have?
It has 4 hit points.
4 hit points?
But you've got to survive each round. We could send it to the capital and make them duke it out.
Oh yeah, because the new emperor is also in the capital.
Let's make them duke it out.
Let's go to the capital, yeah.
So, first they would fight the garrisons. And the garrison is 3 white in the archery round.
Are you gonna roll that?
Yeah, I'll roll for him. You
And
roll.
then-
I'll roll for the Empire. You roll for the
So
the
a
Horde.
white and 2 blue.
Yep. Gosh.
1.
1 shield blocked. All right, so now we do white,
Gotta add
orange,
2 reds.
orange, blue, blue. All right.
Okay.
I got
What did you get?
3 skulls and 2 shields.
I got 4 skulls and 2 shields.
So you take 1 hit, so he goes down 1. And how many hits did you say you had? 4?
Yeah.
And I blocked 2, so he loses 2 levels.
Yeah. And they keep on going, right? Until
Yep.
last one remaining.
And so now we go to blue and white for me.
Oh yeah, this goes down as well.
Yep.
So I lose a red.
2 blue, red, white.
Yep.
2 hits and a shield. Oh my gosh.
5 hits and a shield.
So this is obliterated, and you take 1 more hit. Because I got 2 hits.
I just hope I can roll this good when I attack.
Now he has to face the Emperor,
And
the new Emperor.
Is that... Oh wait, no, that was a garrison.
Yeah, don't move him down.
Oh, sorry.
That should be level 4 still.
Sorry. I thought the others were attacking, but now
So now
I see
this
the
is a new
garrison.
round of combat. This is archery between these two. I get a blue, white, white.
I get a blue and a white.
Nothing.
1 shield, 1 attack.
So drop me down to 3. And I roll now purple, blue, red, orange, white.
So is that one of everything?
Blue,
Everything
red,
except for black.
white.
Now I have a blue, a white, and I need a red.
Oh, and we should have placed a curse
When it left,
when it left that spot.
nothing.
3 hits, 2
That-
bolts.
That would...
So he's dead, which means that the Empire gains 5 victory points. Bolts, the Empire gains 2 victory points once per round. So the Empire gets 2 more victory points because it rolled a bolt, but it can only do it once. So this guy's dead. Oh, I forgot to give myself a blessing at the beginning of the round. I should have given myself a blessing at the beginning of the round. Discard this to ignore all bolts of the enemy dice. So that's a one-time use. So that's not bad. He took some hits.
1.
So he's going to go 1, 2. So where's his activation token going to go now? If there are only non-Imperial units there, which is not the case, place a Legion there. So it's basically a Legion's going to keep defending the capital. So right now there's nothing there.
Yep.
All right. So the new Emperor moved out 2, and he made it to his target. Now generally when you retarget, you target another haven of that faction. Well, his target was a sea tower, so I'm going to say his target moves to the other sea tower.
Okay.
Kind of makes sense. I don't know. Might be playing that one wrong. Comment in the section below and let me know. So the Nemesis have done their activations. Now we go to production. So you produce what your havens produce on the board plus whatever your board produces, and just the furthest one.
Okay. So I get 1 salt, 3 plunder. I know that word.
All right.
And 2 food.
I get 4 plunder and 2 salt.
So I did my havens, and what else did you say produces?
Your board. Whatever's on your board plus the land that your havens are. So that produces 2 plunder. This produces 1 of each.
Okay. So I get 2 more plunder. And 1 of each, you said?
Yeah, 1 of each for your home base, and then 2 plunder for this one that you built on.
Now I have resources.
That's the production phase. Now we score for the Empire. The Empire gets 2 points for garrisons, 1 point for Legion, 2 points for Graveyard. Give me my Graveyard people back. Then we score for the Horde. The Horde gets 1, 2, 3, 4 for their curses. No Hordes in play, so no points there. 2 points in their Graveyard for the garrisons. 2 more points. We score 2 points for each haven. We each have 2, so we both get 4.
Yep.
So 4, 4. And then 1 point for any specials. Our home bases each give us 1, 1, 1. So right now we would be losing the game because the Legion is beating us. That's the not the end of chapter 1, because like I said, we're playing with all the bells and whistles.
So we have omens.
So now we go all the way down to omens. I'm the first player, so I roll my hero dice, which is 3 purple, 1 blue. I'm looking for 4 skulls, 2 shields, or 2 bolts. I suck.
Just let me roll.
3 skulls. So I have to reveal the top omen and do it. Remove 1 hex with no curse, except the capital from the game. Then place 1 curse there.
I was thinking about going to take on the Emperor soon. But not, like, exploring that just to go and attack. So it'll be easier.
I'll take out this one. Or did you want me to take that one?
Take that one out so I wouldn't have to explore that to move my troops closer to the Emperor.
But you do. Oh!
Because it will be explored as an
now
ice.
It'll be, yeah, good point. So that's gone.
As ice waste.
And now we place a curse there.
And does the garrison or...
I think the garrison gets destroyed. Or do you think it stays?
It said remove a hex.
So you think the garrison still might be there?
What exactly does the omen say?
Remove 1 hex with no curse from the game, then place a curse there. So you think the garrison would just go to the wasteland? That makes sense.
Yep.
All right. That is the end of chapter 1. Things are looking a little dicey, but we're getting there. We're going to take a break, come back, and keep playing later. All right.
Okay.
Moving on to chapter 2. So we start with the refresh phase. We forgot to reveal a druid card last time. We never rolled any bolts during battle anyway, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
But this god ability is available. Your enemy in this combat loses a victory point. Now, in archery or clash, gain the resources shown on this hex.
Or gain a victory point.
Or gain a victory point. If you had to flip any cards, flip them over. I did flip a card. You didn't use it, or you didn't need to because you rolled the dice.
Yep.
Regain all your action points, so your action points become available. 3 new item cards come out. And 3 new quests come out. And the first player token goes to you. You're going to gain a blessing.
Astral Touch. Discard this to turn 2 of any player's dice to any side, so it's not even roll. You get to choose.
I could have used that on my failures.
Let's just scoot everything
right
down a bit so I can have room for this.
So this guy gets 2 threat, so he goes back up to 5. You read the next event, so you kind of just read it and then go top to bottom.
The God Touch. Threat level 5. If a druid showed worth a god would bestow upon them a portion of their powers, we are called the God Touch. That's a little background thing. And now the effect. Every player may pay 3 resources to place the top card of their feat deck here. If your feat is here, you can use lightning on a hex with a curse. So...
so we permanently put that feat up there.
And whenever you battle on with a curse on it, you can use lightning. Because usually you can't.
You can't. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep my 3 resources.
Yeah, me too.
Might be a bad decision, but...
You still have more than me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And a little more background on the next one. The Imperial Inquisition claims to have brought peace to Azul and hunt these heretics who defy the Empire. Place 3 garrisons on any hex with no X, empty if possible.
So you get to choose.
On any hex with no X.
So it's either here or here.
Yes. Okay, I'll put one. And it says place 3.
3. So that's 1, 2, 3.
Okay, yeah. And place 1 legion at threat level 5 on any sea tower, empty if possible, and place its target on the capital.
Okay, so pull that over.
Put it threat level 5.
And who'd you get?
The Mage Breaker. Immediate. Arcane Hunger.
I just love how this game just keeps busting you.
With immediate ones.
I think it immediately destroys. Place her target. Remove one sea tower. Empty if possible. This sea tower is gone.
Does the resource at least stay? The salt?
I don't think so. I think it would go away.
Place the Mage Breaker on that hex.
And the Mage Breaker.
And I still got... Where'd the event card go?
Oh, yeah, we weren't done.
Yeah.
It's right here.
And it's not done yet. Place one horde at threat level 5 on any hex with no X.
Empty if possible. So
horde.
Which horde are we getting?
We are getting the Coven of
Yesets. Where does he go?
Every player receives one unused event.
So we only have 7 actions this round until we defeat it. And then we get our action back. Where does it go, though? On a empty space with no X? Or empty if possible?
Yes. On any hex with no X.
Guess we'll put it down here. I mean, empty if possible would be there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you have to place one of your event things on this, and
Yep.
you do not regain them in the refresh phase. So you would have.
Yeah, you only get it when we defeat it, or when that guy leaves the board.
And it's at level 5.
Yep. All right. So now each of those get an activation token. We each draw 2 new feats. Choose one. Put one on the bottom.
Give me something good.
I will gain that. Imperial Marksman. If you have 1 plus Marksman here, gain a blue die.
Okay. Clash. Coral Spikes. Remove 1 wall here. Would that mean remove one of my
off your
walls?
haven.
To pick a color of enemy dice and ignore all skulls on it. And that's before damage.
Powerful.
And on this one, Blood of Thon. Always discard this, then pick the Chaos or Imperial Graveyard and return all player units there to the reserve. So that one would,
if there was a round where both of us was in there, you could flip it and we could clear out the graveyard, so they're not going to get those 4 points.
Okay.
It's a one-time use though, because it's discard this, so you discard it and put it on the bottom of your deck.
I want the Coral Spikes.
Okay.
And this goes on the bottom.
Now we are in the building of units, walls, and towers phase. We can again do this simultaneously. You have to build units where your havens are.
And it goes to, where does it go to?
You can build on where your havens are. And your walls and towers only help if you have units there to help use them.
Okay.
So you need to at least have 1 unit back there.
That guy. Or, no. Ooh, no, I'm gonna place one with this one so I can... And... 2 food for a... I still got another crab rider? Yes, and I'll put this guy back here. And I'm done building my units.
Me too.
Or no.
Now we're on to the actions phase.
I will actually pay 1 to put a tower defense on this one.
Okay.
Yes. My home base. I'm done now.
Okay. And now it's your turn to start taking actions.
Okay. I really want to command one of these against an all-out attack one, but I have to explore it before I can...
Yes, your
I have
troops
to
cannot
move
go on to unexplored. You could wait. If you want to plan this round, you could get all your troops back up in there, and we can move him there at the end of the round, and then you're prepared for the attack. And then you get the benefit of a wall in your tower, too.
Because if I move and then explore, then it would be my hero in that. But if it's my main hero there, then it won't attack.
Does not trigger battle.
Kind of just want to go up and do it and see what happens. But wait, this one is the one holding this, right?
Yep.
I'm going to move and explore.
You want to do that?
And I'm going this way.
Okay, so slide those off so you can read the hex.
There we go. Okay. Golgardy. Golgardy. Gain 2 food, plus if empty, place 2 garrisons here. It's not empty. If not, reinforce here.
So it gains a skeleton.
Okay. And place 2 garrisons on empty hexes with no X. Are there any empty hexes with no X? Or are all of them filled?
Place 2 garrisons on empty hexes with no X. I think you just would reinforce other places. Like this has no X.
But it says it says empty.
Well,
and it has
all of these
have an X.
This doesn't have an X, so I guess it could go there.
Wouldn't the Emperor count as it making it not empty? Because there's a troop on there?
Yes. But there is no empty. Place 2 garrisons on empty hexes with no X.
Would nothing happen? Because
I think you have to reinforce. Like there's never a good benefit in this game. Like it's always whatever the worst case scenario is. So that's why I'm saying let's just place it here and cause a fight.
Okay. And I'll put the walls.
Or do you want to place it up on yours and cause a fight up there? You got a lot going on up on your side.
I want to fight.
All right. So
and the mountains, I want them like that.
Okay. So I'll roll for the zombie. You roll 2 white.
2 white.
So if you get a hit, the zombie's gone. The zombie's not gone. So now you roll a white and a blue,
white,
orange, white.
Orange, and also new blue.
Hit and a bolt. So you hit the zombie. They hit this.
What happens when
zombies roll a bolt? Another zombie comes out. So you're rolling white and blue, and I'm rolling red.
Because this is a different one?
This is clash now. You keep clashing because they're still fighting.
Okay, so I rolled that. Which again?
White and blue. It's only 1 level.
Oh, it is 1 level now.
Oh, he's coming back again. So the garrison's gone, and another zombie comes out. So instead of creating something good, it got worse. Sorry. Alright, so you moved and explored?
Yep. So it is your turn.
I'm going to move and command. I'm going to move my hero here. I'm going to move 1. You can only have 5 troops, not counting him.
Yeah.
Alright, I have 1 white in archery. You have 2 white. You'll roll for the garrison.
The level 2?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. Darn it. Got the best roll I could.
I matched it and did better.
Alright, so now I've got 2 blue, red, and a black.
I got a blue, 2 orange, and a white.
Oh! If I have 1 plus marksman here, gain a blue in archery. Got another hit, so you do lose 1. And I get 1 victory point.
Which means I only have a blue and white now.
Alright.
Nothing happens?
Nothing happens.
Roll
so
again?
Roll again.
Shield.
Nothing happens. We roll again. I can't believe I keep rolling a blank on a red die.
Nothing.
2 hits, shield, and a bolt. Alright, so this is gone. I get another victory point.
Gain the resources shown on this hex or gain a victory point. And it says before damage once per combat.
Oh, shoot. We forgot to do the marches again. Oh, we didn't have any red dice in archery. Oh, this should have been a white die. Again. Sorry. We'll get it right one of these rolls. So do I want to gain 2 food? Or do I want to gain a victory point? I think I want a victory point. Alright. Your turn. Alright, so that was semi-successful. Alright, so back to you. What are you doing?
So, as I said, I was going to command, and I'm moving all 5 of these back there.
Okay. Well, you can only move 4 because you got 1 guy waiting.
It says
you can only have 5 people on a hex. Alright. Back to me. I'm going to Haven, paying 3 to build a haven here. Back to you. Oh, mine get a wall and a tower.
Yeah, I have to spend more to get that. A wall and a tower?
Yeah.
Man. Okay.
So I can't quest, market.
I either want to quest or market.
Got some quests. One Legion or Horde loses 2 threat, so you might want to soften up the Coven of Yset before he comes to you.
2 threat.
So it would go down 2 ticks.
Tokens and gain 1 of any of your feats. Ooh, wait, gain 1 of every.
You look through your deck and pick whichever feat you want.
Ooh. I either want that or the Strike at Dawn.
I think you should lessen up the guy that's coming your way.
Okay. Strike at Dawn. So I get
2 purple, 2 blue, orange or a white. Just you roll what you want to roll.
I need lightning, so I
That's
okay, I
your
got
purples.
purple. White.
Alright, so you got 3 skulls, which is not enough. You did get a shield, which is enough. You only got 1 lightning, which is not enough. Or was this part of it?
No.
Okay.
Because it was 2,
Oh.
1.
So you've got the shields, so you need to use your ability to auto.
Use my Song of the Fan to.
And both of those are negative. So I mean, there's no negative.
To say.
To complete.
Flip this.
Yeah, it's flip. All right, so you get this. So any Legion or Horde loses 2 threats. Actually, you should have rolled an extra purple die because you're on a space with a Legion or a Horde. Roll that extra purple die. If you can get a bolt or a skull, you would have completed it. So now you don't need to use your card. And then you lower the Coven of Yset 2 levels. And you get to draw a new quest because it says if you get a shield, draw a new quest. Release the Kraken! You may move 1 curse to any adjacent hex. This curse has no curse. So you can move the curses around. Which could be good because we can move them off of these to outer hexes so that we can build and stuff.
True.
I am going to move and command.
You weren't kidding when you said this game was difficult.
Alright, you roll 1 red. I roll black, blue, blue, red.
That seems a bit unfair on my side. Blank.
Hit and a bolt. So I can gain salt or gain a victory point. I will destroy the zombie for a point, and I will gain another victory point, because I need to try to get points, I think. That's the point of the game, right? Back to you, sir.
So I'm going to move my hero over here, right?
Yep.
And that's a march.
Yep. And then you can quest.
Still room for it. There we go. And now I'm going to quest, so I get the extra purple. So I have 3 purple.
2 blue.
And
white or orange.
I'm going to get the lightning from that. I want to go white for the shield right now. Yes. And I'm going for the...
You just go roll it.
Okay.
The instruction of the Druids. You got 3 shields, which is good. You didn't get a bolt, which is bad. And you only got 2 skulls, which is bad, so you need to flip your card.
I'm gonna just flip this and pretend that roll didn't happen.
So you can say you completed this one, so you'll get 2 victory points, and then gain any one of your feats.
Okay.
So you basically get to look through your deck and pick one. And it says discard this quest.
Ooh, is that
you've got a couple that upgrade your leader in there.
Ooh. Okay.
And you also get 3 resources when you pick that card.
And I get gain 3 resources. I'm gonna gain 3 salt. I don't have any.
I'm going to do 2 plunder and 3 food as a plunder so that I can haven again. I'm going to haven right here. Wall and a tower, please. Your turn.
Still shuffling, but I think that should be good enough. What's in the market?
A mask that you have to have 1 guile for and cost 1 salt. When you use the quest action, you may re-roll orange and white once. 4 salt. Discard this to remove a curse, gain a salt, or gain a victory point. Must have 2 leadership. In the archery round, gain a shield.
So wait, what was the middle one? Discard this to
remove a curse, but you have to have 4 salt to buy it. Which you could trade in some stuff to get it. But removing a curse is awesome because it stops them from getting victory points.
I'm going to mark it, and I'm going to trade 3 of these for 1 salt, and then I'll use 4 salt to buy that.
It's the leeching orb. All right, I'm going to quest. I'm going to go for release the Kraken.
See if you can get it.
4 skulls. Get a victory point. And I can move a curse.
Move a curse to any adjacent.
Yeah, so like we could free up one of these spaces. So like I could do this one or this one. Do you want this gone or?
You choose.
I don't have any more havens to build. You do, so I'll move yours. And that's got a salt on it, so that you can go get that salt. And discard this quest. All right, that's all my actions.
All mine are done.
Nemesis phase. Lowest initiative is the Coven of Yasat. You ready for it? You want to send it your way and see if you can beat it? We softened it up. We did everything we planned.
Okay.
All right, so just leave him there. I'll roll his 2 orange in archery.
And
you have 1 die in archery. Your white tower.
I got a tower. Well, just give me a
2 hits. So you want a shield on that baby.
Attack and a shield.
Got the best you could. So bring it down a point, and which unit do you want to lose?
Just lose one of basic warriors to the Chaos Graveyard.
So now it's purple, blue, white.
And what do I have all the way over there? I have a purple.
You have 3 blues and a purple, and then your white and blue from your wall and tower.
3 blues and a purple, and a white and blue.
Oof. Got some bolts. We'll figure out what that does now.
3 attack, a shield, and a bolt.
Alright, so you're killing it, because he only got 1 shield. He has 1 hit, so you're losing 1 unit. He has 2 bolts. What's his bolt say? Flip all your feats and items without using any of them. So you have to flip all your stuff. That's not terrible.
Okay.
He cancels one of your shields with the other bolt. It's okay. So now
I do get to use this bolt to gain the resources.
You can gain the resources, which would be 1 of each.
Ooh.
Or you can
Wait, does that include a victory point?
No. Gain resources, so you get 1 of each, or you can get a victory point.
I'm going to gain 1 of each.
Okay. Now his hit goes through, and your hits go through, so you kill it, and you lose 1 unit.
Okay, so I'll lose 1 of the blues.
Okay. So for defeating this, we get our actions back, but it's the end of the round, so we don't get them. You get 4 victory points for defeating it. Now we move on to the Mage Breaker. The Mage Breaker is going to move towards its target, which is the capital.
Only once, or is it?
Yeah, it only has 1 activation token.
That's it.
And then he comes this way, because he's moving towards his target.
And that's only 1 move, because it's 1 activation.
Yep. Then we go to the production phase. So you gain the stuff on your board plus where you're at.
Okay.
Now we score. The Empire scores 1, 2 for garrisons, 3, 4 for their legion, so move them up 4 if you can get that. They get 4 points for their graveyard. Chaos gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for their curses.
12. And
no hordes in play. Factions in their graveyard is 2 different ones, so they get 4. So they're going to go to 16.
Yep.
Get your stuff back. All right. Now we score 2 points for every haven. I have 4, so I get 8. So I go to 21.
I have 2, so I get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We get 1 point for each special place we own, which I think is still just our home bases. That's it.
Okay.
So we have eked out a victory for a 2-chapter game. Do we go on to chapter 3?
I say yeah.
All right.
And
so you roll your hero dice to see.
Don't I get an omen?
That's what I'm telling you to roll your hero dice for.
Sorry.
You're looking for 4 skulls, 2 bolts, or 2 shields. I see. I see skulls. You got it.
Yeah.
So now you get to read 2 and choose which one happens.
It's the greater and lesser of the Empress. Okay, every player may draw 1 feat. The Empire gains 1 victory point per drawn feat. Or remove 1 hex except the capital from the game. Leave any cursed haven and units. So, do you want to remove... I kind of want to say every player may draw 1 feat, but the Empire will gain 2 because it's 1 from each of us. Well, it's may, so you don't have to choose.
I think we should do the other one and just move a hex.
Remove a hex?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't want to give them 2 victory points because they're up there, right up there with us.
True.
That's just my opinion. You get to choose.
They still do have 2 people up there, so yeah, I would say remove a hex.
Okay. So this is going to go up here. This gets discarded. Just want to remove this one.
Yeah, and we gotta leave everything on it.
Back to the refresh phase.
First player.
Yeah. Flip the next druid card.
Next druid card is Wanderer. Archery and Clash. Draw 1 item from the item deck. Give it to any player, even if they could not use it. Before combat and once per combat.
Yeah, that's cool. Flip all your cards that you had to flip back face up. Regain all your action points.
And now we have all of them again.
I'm going to get a new blessing. Discard this to place 1 unit from the reserve or graveyard on any hex with that player's units or havens. Okay. Deal 3 new quests. 1. Immediate effect. Every player places their most expensive item here. I don't have any items. For every player with none, draw and place 1 item here and from the market deck. I don't have any items. You do. Oh, you've got to put your most expensive item there. Gosh, another one. Place 1 unit, 1 Legion at threat level 3 on the capital. Legion, level 3. Which Legion did you draw?
I drew the Courtesan.
The Courtesan. Okay, and she goes to level 3. She's on the capital.
The Courtesan copies the unit wall and tower dice, but not items or feats of her enemy.
So she copies she mimics your dice roll.
Ah.
It says place 1 Legion at threat level 3 on the capital.
And does that get an action thing on it?
No, it gets the... Not yet, no. What number is she?
A 2.
I'm going to put her on my building so that she comes to me. I'll wait for her. Or get ready for her, rather. Let's see if we can get another one. No. And we get new items.
Ooh,
Plus 1 might.
That last one looks pretty good.
Yeah, 2 salt for plus 1 might. Okay, now add 2 threat to every Legion and Horde in play.
No, 2 threat.
Yeah.
Threat.
Yeah.
Well, the new Emperor and the Mage Breaker are maxed out.
Yep.
2 threat. Why is that happening?
Because of the event phase. First player draws and reads the next event. The Empire strikes. Does not sound good. As your scouts report, many refugees are arriving through the Nether Sea gates in Azul these days. Among them, a large number of scattered legionnaires from all over the mainland. Place 3 legions, or a 2-player in a 2-player game. 2 legions on the capital at threat level 6. So 2 legions, please.
Are there even 2? There's only 2.
Threat level 6.
The Warlock and the Executioner.
So the Warlock and the Executioner are both at level 6 in the capital. We got to do Warlock and Executioner. Their numbers are 20 and... What's the other one?
5.
20 and 5. So one of these has to go on your tower or haven, and one goes on mine.
Sea Tower or Haven?
No, your haven. One of your havens. He's coming to you, no matter what.
Okay. Yeah, that one.
20 and 5. And I wasn't even done reading that card.
Why?
Encouraged by these unexpected reinforcements, the Empire redoubles its efforts to crush the rebellion. For every player, place 1 garrison on the capital. So it gets 2 garrison on the capital.
A little scary.
Activate the Legion with the highest initiative. You do not need oh, crud. So the new Emperor activates, he just comes in here. Whew, that was good. because he's going towards his target.
Okay.
And he's 29. That was lucky. All right. Chapter 3. Here we go. We read the event.
A lot of Imperials.
Everybody gets an activation token.
Okay. Oh, why did that? There's not even that many. There almost wasn't enough.
There's more on the board.
Okay.
In the game. Now we build. First thing we do is choose a feat. Look at 2, pick 1.
This is talking about druids. It says choose 1 druid from the box. And place on this card. This card is now both a druid and a feat.
That means we would just take a druid card out of the box, like one of these god abilities, and then anybody can use it.
I want to choose this one. Choose 1 druid out of the box. And I get to choose as well. Nice. It's now both a druid and a feat. Any player may use this. So that says players, so that means...
No, that they don't get to use it.
Okay.
So there's the druid cards.
Let's look.
All right, while he's doing that, we'll go ahead and move into the build phase of units.
These are the 3 I'm looking in between. Because it'll also help you. So you can either you and your enemy ignore all skulls. You may reroll any of your dice that do not show a lightning. For a lightning, and ignore all skulls showing on 1 die your enemy rolled.
Yeah, I would say that's the least. One of the other 2.
I kind of like the reroll.
Okay. Rerolling is always good.
Choose 1 druid from place on this card. Now both a druid and a feat. Any player may use it.
Yep.
And I can place them where any of my havens are, right?
Yes, you can build where any haven is. I have no resources left. I built everything. Oh! I have had you the whole game and I forgot about you.
What is it?
I could have been, when the hordes were activating, I could have placed a basic unit on any haven. Like I could have been going, bloop, I'll activate, bloop. But it was only for the chaos, the horde.
There wasn't a whole lot of that. It was only
It's been a lot of Legion action this game. But anyway, pay attention to your cards. Note taken. Alright, first action. After combat while this quest is in play, if you destroy any legion or garrisons, gain 2 resources. Interesting. Well, I'm not going to be doing a lot of moving this round. I kind of need to wait for people to come my way. Choose any hex, remove all skeletons here, discard this quest. Sure, why don't we go for that one?
I just remembered my hero can move over
Except
the mountains.
for I might need you to help me with your little turn dice to any side that you want.
Well, you have to have the lightning bolt in order to do it.
No, I'm talking about that.
Oh. Discard this to turn 2 of any player's dice. What are you doing currently?
I'm questing here to remove some skeletons.
Let's see what we get first.
Yeah.
Need
some help.
So,
if you want to just discard that and let me flip 2 of my dice to any sides,
yeah,
then I can do this, and that would let me complete.
And this would go
2 things
somewhere over there because it's discard.
Yeah. So with this, you can choose any hex, remove all skeletons there. So I'm going to remove these so you can go ahead and go build there.
Yeah, I was about to build there or here on my next turn.
And then it says on another one, I can remove any garrisons there. So I can go to another place and remove garrisons.
Wait, instead though.
I know, but it says choose a second hex because I got 4 skulls. So now I'm going to choose a second hex and choose garrisons. I'll get rid of this 3. How about that?
Yeah.
All right.
My turn?
Your turn.
And since I remembered, my hero can hop over mountains.
You can. But you still, yep.
Yep, I'm going to move. Hop over there. And since you just destroyed the skeletons, I don't have to move any of my troops there.
I'm here to help,
and
brother.
I will haven. Where's it? There we go. And if there's no cursed enemy unit, I get to build a haven there for 2.
Yep.
But It's only a basic haven and doesn't have all the stuff like you.
I mean, I can trade.
Oh yeah, you don't have any resources.
Trade to get a bunch of salt. 1, 2,
Wait,
3.
doesn't that end your turn?
Nope.
No.
And then I can look at the market.
You want that?
Flip this to gain a bolt. Ooh, dilly.
What's
market?
Purple one?
This one that I'm getting. Flip this to gain a bolt,
Which
which
costs 3, and what's the...
You have to have 2 purple, and I have 3, so I can use it. Alright, so I traded, and went to the market. I have 2 actions left.
Well,
Oh, the market cost me 3 to buy that. I guess I should pay for it.
yeah. Okay, so
And this comes out.
I was also considering to go to the market.
You want that extra red up there?
Yeah, but in order to do that, you have to trade, but I don't know what I want to trade.
You just trade. You say trade, take the trade
Oh, wait,
action,
I
and
can
you get assault.
Oh, so I don't have to exchange?
No, that's an exchange.
So I'm going to...
Trade and then go to the market. So trade gives you assault, and then you go to
then-
the market for 2 to get this.
And I gotta pay.
So I'm going to again trade and market with those 2 salts. I only need 1 salt. I'm gonna buy this. I'll just end I'm done.
Okay. So when I command...
You point to a hex, and then you command into that hex.
So I can't be like, some people go out, different people come in?
No.
Excuse me. Well, I see the executioners coming to this right here, and I kind of want to prepare for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want 3 guys that have white dice on there.
Mm-hmm.
And I want my better ones there.
You need to take 2 command actions then.
Yep. So I guess I'll command. I'm gonna... And...
So you want to move these 3 out? Just move them here or here.
Let's...
Because then they could be ready to go that way.
Yeah.
And then you're...
To explore.
I'm done. Back to you. Commanding
Command again.
I'm bringing these guys up.
Yep.
Wait, you could have left 1 white.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I have left 1?
Yeah, we'll command them in there.
Yeah, because it's any adjacent to it.
So you took another command action.
And then...
Do any questing? When you quest this, you could gain your thing back. Gain 1 item from here, give it to any player, even if they could not use it.
Also, if I don't succeed, I can do the...
Yeah.
Succeed at any
So you
quest.
might as well go after that.
I'm gonna quest, and with that I have 2 red, 2 purple,
You got so much.
2 blue, and should I go orange or white?
6s. I think either way it's going to help you.
I feel like I'm getting close where I'm gonna need a dice cup.
I see 4 skulls, so you got it. I don't see
lightning.
2 bolts or 2 shields. But you could still use this to auto-complete so that you can gain an item from... So you could gain an item from here and an item from the market.
I'm gonna use this to
Get
succeed.
your orb back. And you have to be able to use one of these items, whatever you get.
Gain 1 item.
So
I can
you can use these 2.
I can discard this to exchange one. I turn one of
Dude,
these
you could bring your black guy in with this.
to exchange one. Oh. You have the black die.
So you could get rid of the white die
Yeah,
to get
that's
your
what
black die.
that's what I was thinking. Also, okay.
Or you could get your purple archer if you wanted.
Do I not already have a?
You do have 1, so... It just
Well,
depends on
actually, no. The black dice is the archer
Oh, he's both!
because it's different from you.
Dude! That's awesome. Black in the archery phase? Holy cow. It's still your turn.
I know. Because you don't have any.
I don't have any actions.
So I'm just gonna discard this to remove 1 curse. And wait, what does this fully say?
And get a victory point. Remove any curse and get a victory point.
Any curse. Let's see. Do you want any? What do you?
I don't really think it matters. Okay. Get a victory point. Did you already do the victory point?
Yeah. And discard this to exchange one of your units with another. So
get rid of white.
Bring in the Reef King.
The Reef King. Sorry, I'm kind of wrecking your town there. All right, you still got 2 actions.
True. And it doesn't change if my main...
Oh, this quest is now gone. No. If there are no items here, discard the quest. So you could still go after this if you wanted.
But I don't have my automatically complete.
You don't have your auto
What's
complete.
the fail?
Discard one of the most expensive items here. So it's going to make it go away. If you succeed or fail, it goes away. But you could get that card.
I'll quest again.
Okay.
And it's all use dice.
Yep.
Because I got like 3 underneath my hero.
1, 2, 3 skulls is not a success.
I got 2 lightnings though.
You do got 2 bolts, so that's a success. Gain 1 item from the market you could use. So you gain this, and you also get to pick something from the market again. And you do have 3. You only got 2 magic, so this is the only card you can use.
Do others have
3 guile, 3 magic requirements.
True. Doesn't that go away now?
Oh yeah.
And what's the other one do?
That one is. It's kind of ongoing. After combat, when you destroy any legions or garrisons, gain 2 resources.
So you can't get rid of it?
No, I think it goes away at the end of the round.
Well, I'm going to move my hero to the hex with all my troops waiting for the executioner.
Alright, so in order of activation, the courtesan goes first. So the courtesan's coming down to me. The courtesan's going to move down here to me. In archery, I get 2 white dice, and I get a blue because of my card. So you only get to mimic the 2 white.
Okay.
Alright.
Blanks.
Awesome. So courtesan takes 2 hits. Now she still mimics everything, no matter what. So I've got 2 orange, 2 white, red, and black.
Are any of those from feats where it doesn't mimic?
None of those are feats.
Copies the unit, but does not copy items or feats. So.
Oh, we are also battling in the marshes.
So.
Any red dice would have become white, so that doesn't matter. Okay, we're still good. Oh, and clash. Red dice become white. So both of our red dice become white. Oh my gosh. Woo! Thank you for rolling poorly.
Okay.
Alright, I've got 3 hits and a shield. What does your bolt do for the courtesan?
For the courtesan, I'm just gonna... Yeah, it's at 1. Place 1 activation token on another Legion or Horde card with the fewest tokens.
So let's put it on the new Emperor. Just put it from her onto the new Emperor, because she's activating right now anyway. Alright, then her hit gets blocked, and I kill her.
And ending on a sad note, it says, if destroyed, remove her target, roll your hero dice, and gain 1 victory point for every skull.
And I roll really crappy, so this is going to be awesome. 1 victory point for every skull. 1 victory point.
Where does the courtesan go again?
She's dead.
Hey, you got 1.
Look at all those bolts, man. I could send it here if I want to.
Do you want to fight it?
Yeah.
It's at 6. Look at all that.
I don't care, man. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. All right, 2 white.
And then this.
He gets a blue, 2 blue and an orange. All right, let's go. 2 shields. 2 hits, nothing. I'm going to discard this to gain a red during clash. Oh, but reds become whites. Can you give me a white die? Reds become whites in the marsh.
Yep. I think you got this.
We'll see. Not rolling like that. 3 hits and 1 shield.
Okay, that did something, but mine did roll a bolt. Let's see.
I am going to discard this to ignore the bolt effect of an enemy die.
so I'm not gonna read that.
Nope.
A shield and a hit.
So 2 hits to you, 1 hit to me.
Did you not roll a shield?
I rolled 1 shield, but you rolled 2 hits.
So 2 against this. Keep on going. You can't back out.
Oh, I know. So I lost one of my archers, so they've still got all these dice.
So
now you're down to whatever you're down to.
Purple, 3 orange. Sorry, man. Purple, 3 orange, and a blue. Wait. No, it's 1 white. Purple. Yeah. I don't know why you can make that 5.
3 hits. I am going to make this a bolt and use your druid ability that lets me reroll any of my dice not showing bolts.
Do you want to reroll block? Oh yeah.
Because it could get up to 3 hits. Gosh!
Is that?
I can use this bolt ability now, though.
Can you do it again?
No, because it says once per round.
Wait, once per round, so that means I can't use it?
No, it'd be on your round of combat. It's once per round of combat.
Sorry, I thought round of that.
This is the clash round, so I've already used it once this round. Shoot. I'm gonna make them lose a victory point by this one.
Okay.
Now he hits me for 3, and I hit him
4.
for 2. I had a shield.
Okay. So you hit him for 2?
Yeah. And I lose 3. Yikes. I'm going to discard this ability to place 1 unit from my reserve or graveyard on any hex of that player's units. So that guy's coming back to life. Black and 2 orange. Would you stop rolling so well? 4 hits. So I'm killing you.
4.
3 hits, sorry, because I can't add. I'm still killing you, right?
Yeah, it's at 2.
You kill one of my units.
And does the lightning effect twice?
Nope.
Just once?
It would cancel a shield, and then what does it say at the top for the lightning?
Every player removes 1 wall and 1 tower.
So every player has to remove 1 wall and 1 tower. And then his other one would have canceled a shield. And the Warlock's gone. What do I get for beating the Warlock?
The Warlock, Arcane Implosion. If destroyed, remove his target and gain 3 victory points.
So, sweet. Give me 3 victory points, please. Next up, Magebreaker. Moves towards the capital. Executioner.
Move towards me.
Alright, that's your battle, Chief. I will roll for the Executioner. Blue and 2 white.
What all do I even
What
have?
are we fighting in? The woods.
Wait.
So we can re-roll up to 2 dice in archery.
So reroll up. What do all I have in here? I can't see that. I see a blue.
Archery, you've got your black die. That's it for, and your blue and your
archery.
Black and white, because you got a tower in there. So this is archery. And don't forget, you can re-roll up to 2 dice because we're in the forest. He's not re-rolling. 4 hits and a shield.
I'm not complaining.
So you hit him for 3.
6 to 3.
And I hit you for 1, so you lose 1 troop.
Let's get rid of the blue, because I got 3 up there.
Okay.
And it goes in the...
His graveyard, yep.
Oh, that's a...
That's why I made him move back a point, because I knew they were going to give you some points. Now we go to Clash. Clash, I roll black, purple, orange, orange.
What do I roll? Okay, I roll 2.
Did you roll any black? No, you rolled awesome in your archer. I was going to say, you don't.
Black, purple. Is that it over there?
You also get a blue and a white from your tower and wall.
Blue, white.
Yeah, don't forget your tower and wall, man. That's the whole reason for making them come to you. Alright, bolt in the skull. That's it. So you blocked my hit. What is his bolt?
Okay. Remove your most expensive unit from play or the reserve from the game.
after damage once per combat. So you are going to lose your black guy.
Okay.
But we're going to do damage first.
Or I may reroll any of my
You can
dice
still do that right now.
that do not show lightning. So I'll use this, which is that, and
I'd reroll all this.
I'm gonna reroll all of it.
Leave your shield so that you still block the hit that he got.
How much is I need to hit 3, and you guys got no defense.
That's exact same setup.
I just have no shield.
So you're hitting him for 1. He's hitting you for 1. So you're going to lose a blue and your black guy because of his bolt.
Where
It's
does my
removed
black
from
go?
the game.
So it doesn't go.
Yeah, it says remove it from the game, so that's not in the graveyard. That sucks, because that guy was awesome.
2 blue, a white, and a...
Oh, did you move me down one?
Yeah.
Black and purple?
2 blue, white, and a purple. Yep.
2 blue, white, purple. Yep. 2 hits. 2 shields. Go again.
Okay. I want to see if there's anything over here I can do. Move 1 wall here, pick a color of enemy dice and ignore all damage on that. Okay. Or turn 1 of your white dice to show a single attack or shield. Before damage once per combat on your hero's hex. My hero's
You
on
should
it.
have done that last round to make it lose a hit, because you had a white die out there. Yeah, so just flip that and say he took a hit.
Yeah. So.
No, now so he's down to a black die, right?
Yep. Why is it you give the best
He's
die
the
to die?
execution. Oh my gosh. It's okay, you still got that ability. Alright, so you kill him,
I'm gonna...
use that ability to remove the wall,
Yeah.
and ignore the black die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty good.
And now you kill the executioner.
What do I get?
3 victory points.
Cutting the strings. If destroyed, remove target and gain 3 victory points.
So give yourself 3 victory points. Well done. And then lastly, the new Emperor is going to activate twice. 1, 2, and then I still think this flips to the other sea tower. Again, I might be wrong on that, and we should be switching it to a haven. I don't know. He's one of the newer enemies, so I'll need to comment on that below. Now we go on to producing.
How much are you gaining?
I get double every place where my havens are, but my base doesn't produce anything here.
Oh.
So I get 4, 4, 4, and then 2 of each. So I get 6 of everything.
I think I just got 2, 3, 3.
But you also get what's on your hexes, the havens.
Not yet. That's later, right?
It's right now. I mean, do both productions.
Yeah. So now I get that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I get 1 of each. 1, 2...
2 salt,
3.
2 plunder, or 2 salt, 2 plunder, and 2 food. So you
2
get
more.
3 of each.
I'm just laughing at the fact that you spent more than half your turn on trade.
Yeah, I just needed to wait for them to come to me. That's all that round was preparation for. All right, then we go to scoring. 1 point for every hex with garrisons. 2 points for purple. 1 point for every legion in play. 2 points for purple. Graveyard scores them 4.
Wait. Graveyard scores 4?
Yes, for that. No. The legions, purple, 4 more points. Okay. Now chaos scores 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So move them up 5. No hordes in play. 2 point for every faction or graveyard, which is 0. Give me my units back. Get your units back. Now we score 2 points for each haven. So give me 8. Give you 6.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then 1 point for each special hex. We each get 1 point. And that's Omen's phase. I'm rolling 3 purple and a blue. 2 bolts! Ha ha!
So you get to choose one.
I get to
two?
choose. Every player places 1 skeleton on a hex adjacent to their home hex with a curse if possible. Or choose the hex with the most non-imperial units or threat. The greater omen of the harvester. Every player places a skeleton on a hex adjacent to their home with a curse if possible. So a skeleton and a curse on a hex adjacent to their home. Oh, so no. It goes... Oh, I see what they're doing. So your skeleton's going to go here. My skeleton's going to go here, and it's going to make a horde come out.
Ah. This is going to be the first horde we've seen all game?
Yep. Well, the first horde in a long time.
Oh, long time, yeah.
So it's the Stormbringer. Activate the Stormbringer immediately. Stormbringer is here. So we're getting an attack in the Omen phase.
Okay.
So he's activating. He would be at level 6 because that's the event phase we're in.
Why 6?
Because that's what the event says, chapter. So that's 1 black in archery. So he's activating, which means he's going to move one space not farther away. I'm definitely not ready to fight him yet, so I'm going to move him here. Since he can't place a curse here, they get a victory point. All right, that would be the end of chapter 3. One more, are we done? It's getting pretty late.
It is. And I need to do my math homework.
All right. So let's talk about the game then. We win because we outpaced them. Unfortunately, we're not getting to show you the Arch-Nemesis come into play because that comes into play in the 4th chapter. Let me just read what would have happened here. So the way that it works is now, so placing the Arch-Nemesis.
Is that one of the expansions?
Yeah, this is the expansion. So on the event phase of the last chapter, after adding threat to all legions. So let's go ahead and set up the next chapter and what would have happened. And then we'll talk about it. All right, so reveal the next druid card. Archery and clash. Place a skeleton here or remove all and roll their dice immediately. Interesting. Flip all your cards that you had to flip back up. Regain all your action tokens. 3 new items. Pass the first player token to you. A blessing would go underneath the Stormbringer because that's one of the effects of when omens bring stuff out. You would gain a blessing.
That's the discard.
Thank you. You would gain a blessing.
Obsidian Skin. Discard this to add 2 shield to any player's roll. So it's kind of like my other one, but it's the opposite.
Good. Then we would go to the event phase and add 2 threat to all of them. So get him maxed.
What happens if they're already maxed?
If they can't max, then they get victory points. So give them 3 victory points.
Each?
So it would be 1, 2, 3. So actually it would be 1, 2 for that one, 1, 2 for that one, and 1 for that one.
Wait, wouldn't that be the...
These were already maxed. He needed 1 plus the second one.
Yeah, but wouldn't it count for the Chaos and not the Imperials?
Oh, thank you. I should never argue with him. He's always right. So we added the threat. First player draws and reads the event, and I think this is where we get here. On the event phase of the last chapter, after adding threat to the Legions and Hordes, read only the top part of the event.
Ooh, so no double bad.
Well, no, it's bad. Read the top part.
The fear, well, let's see. Max executions is level 6 threat. The fear of the Empire's revenge is growing among the rebels. Whole villages and settlements have already been burned down by the Butcher in search of you and your supporters. Every player destroys 3 basic units or 2 elite units from play or the reserve. Place them in the Imperial Graveyard.
1, 2, 3. So that's already giving them 2 points towards the end of the round and hurting us. What are you going to destroy?
Those 2 and a blue because that's basic.
3. So they got 4 points now. So that's it for the card. Now, ignore the bottom part. The Arch-Nemesis will be more than enough for the players to fight. So each of these omens that we selected have numbers on them. Right? So there's a 2 for the Kraken, a 1 for the Empress, and a 3 for the Harvester. Add the numbers of any omens of the same Arch-Nemesis. Whichever 1 or 2 Arch-Nemesis, or Arch-Nemesi, has the highest number appear now, take the appropriate card, and resolve the placement side. So we would be facing the Harvester.
Oh, so the omens are... It's an omen of the Arch-Nemesis
The Arch-Nemesis to come. Yep. So we'll put these aside. The Harvester now comes into play.
43.
Harvester. Okay, so we read the placement side. Skeletons do not become hordes or go to the graveyard and are worth 0 victory points. They gain 1 red die in archery. So skeletons can now attack in archery. 2, place the Harvester at threat level 5. So we'll flip him over to level 5. Give me one of those. On any empty hex. Place 1 activation per player on this card. So he's going to get 2 activation tokens. Act the Harvester once in the event phase and once in the Nemesis phase. Do not remove activation tokens. Wow. So he would come into play. He would have 2 activation tokens on him. We place him on an empty hex, it said.
Can it not be on the very outside hex?
We could put him out here, yeah.
So we can prepare.
And go 1, 2, like that. So he would get 2 curses. And now we've got him on the board. So that would be the setup for Chapter 4. We would now put an activation token on each of those guys, but not him, because he always has his 2 activations. I don't know why that had... Oh, because it had the one...
From...
But we activated him last time already, so that would be gone, because we activated him also.
Yeah.
And then we would go on to drawing feats. You want to see if we can do it?
Play it out.
We joked like we were going to stop, but maybe we'll do it. I don't know. I'll leave it up to you. I say let's try.
Okay, let's look at our feats.
All right, draw 2 feats. Let's just play speed round. Archery. If you roll 3 plus different die.
Wait, and my Reef King, my black die is forever out from the game.
It's gone. Yeah.
And there's only one of them.
And there's only one of them. I'm going to gain leadership. All we have to do is not lose everything. Like, if we can just hold pace, we might be able to hold off.
I don't know if that's possible.
Alright. So I'm going to build... Now, for some weird reason, those skeletons could activate. But, I mean, if you just put 1 troop up there, it really wouldn't help you.
This is also on a different tile than this main one that I'm preparing for. Also, this is the Executioner that I killed off.
He's gone. The Magebreaker has special rules. What does he say? Place your target, remove 1 sea tower, empty if possible from the game. Every time she retargets, remove 1 sea tower from the game. So this sea tower gets removed from the game. Now she's going to retarget. Where does she retarget from the capital? See, these are little questions that I should be better at, that I'm trying to. I've got pretty good at knowing the nuances of the game. So when she retargets...
Yeah, this is my first time ever playing the game.
It says when a Legion retargets, so we can make it move towards you. That's what you said you wanted to prepare for it, right?
Just prepare for any enemy.
Alright.
Okay.
We forgot to bring out the new quest. No immediate. Of course, we get an immediate. For every player, place a garrison on a hex with a garrison. So, place 1 garrison on a hex with a garrison. We did that. Place 1 activation token on the Legion deck. There is no Legion deck. The next Legion would get it. That's fine. And then another one with no... We're good. Okay. So your first player this time.
Are there any cards or abilities that may...
Let's see. Pay 2 food to gain a skull or a shield, but you need 2... You can get that one. It costs 2 salt.
I'll need to trade first, but that doesn't cost me a turn. Wait, what's the middle one?
Just gain leadership. When you buy this, place it on your hero.
And then
the last one is flip this to place 1 tower and wall on any haven.
Place 1 tower and wall on any haven. I want to get... I'm gonna trade so I can get assault. And then I'm gonna mark it and get,
the whip.
And then there's the 2 salt. I'm paying for it.
I'm just preparing for the inevitable attack to come. And I've built everything I could build. My question is, do I go attack?
Honestly, I'm glad that it's a chaos because
they're further behind.
Yeah, I'll be scared if the Imperial Legion gets any more victory points because they're only 4 behind us.
Place any horde in play on any hex. Place any horde in play on any hex. Discard this quest.
What would happen if we're tied with it?
Then we lose because we're not ahead of them. At least that's my opinion. Remove all activation tokens from one legion. Discard this quest. That could be good. We could. Well, the new Emperor's not really rolling at anybody, so it doesn't matter. Gain 1 food for every skull you roll. Discard this quest. The quests really aren't helping us. And this is lose victory points. You could gain victory points for doing that one. I'll go for that one. I'm going to quest. I'm going to trade and get assault. And then I'm going to quest. And I'm going to roll 3 purple, 2 blue. Looking for 4 skulls.
Do you not have... No, that's a flip. Wait, if you... No, I thought you had a card that lets you do a die.
Looking for 4 skulls. Got it. And a bolt. 4 skulls gives me a victory point. That's all I wanted.
What's the main thing?
Remove all activation tokens from a legion. Bye-bye, Felicia.
This new card that came out after I bought?
You must have 2 guile.
I do not.
So you can't even get it. You can get a leadership or flip this to place a wall on a tower. You might want to do that to put a wall and a tower on your thing back there. I don't know. Just in case those skeletons weirdly move somehow.
I mean, the Watcher, the Harvester...
Can he make them move?
I don't know, but since it's chaos, I'm sure there may be some weird things somewhere. But I'm going to trade for 2 salt, and then I'm going to use those 2 to buy it.
And then you're going to use it.
Flip it. Well, it would only flip it, so it would just be flipped over here. And it'll be a wall and a tower.
Yep. Oh, new item's going to come out. Always, you may reroll all your dice on any roll outside of combat. Where were you when I was failing all my rolls earlier this game?
Outside of combat.
Yeah, it's outside of combat, though. So for questing and for omen purposes and those things. So, well, I am going to just trade. 1, 2, 3. I'm actually just going to trade out and just be done. I'm going to have resources to churn into victory points at the end of the game if needed. And I'm just ready for these final showdowns to happen.
It's 5 for a victory point at the end of the game?
Yeah, any 5 resources for 1 point.
I still got 4 more actions. What would any of the quests benefit me?
Well, if you're successful at this one, you can draw a new quest. You gain food for every skull you roll. So if you roll a lot of skulls, you could get a lot of food.
What happens if you may draw a new... Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna quest.
Okay.
And I have 2 purple, or 2 magic, 2 blue leadership, 2 red might, and I'll go...
If your hero is in a Badlands, which it's not, if you want to move to that Badlands, you could get an extra red.
That's in the forest, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna move this because it's kind of my roll area.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 food. And you got 2 shields, so you could place a rider unit, but you've already placed all your units.
Yeah.
You did not get a bolt. Alright.
But
you do get to draw a new quest.
And it is me until I'm done because you've already used all yours?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Wait, what's...
You have to get 2.
Okay.
Gain 1 item from the market, even if you could not use it. So you could gain that one over here that lets you...
Yeah.
Well, you could just gain this and get another... I don't know.
Oh, fail. But I do have this card in case.
You got an autocomplete, and you roll like a boss, so I'd go for it, because you get 2 victory points.
Yeah.
If you get those skulls again.
Hopefully. Yeah, I'm gonna quest.
So put it on quest.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You got it?
And I will use this to automatically complete the...
To draw a new quest. 1 shield to draw a new quest. Yeah.
Yeah. True.
So get 2 victory points. Gain an item from the market. Do you want leadership since you might be questing again?
Yeah.
Your hero is so maxed out. New item. You may build or gain your units from any graveyard. Oh, that's awesome. New quest. Uh-oh.
What is that?
Place 2 druids, revealed if possible, under this card. This quest is not discarded until you solve it. So we have to put 2 of our druid abilities underneath it.
Could that include the one I have, or do you want?
I don't think so. Let's just do this one.
You want to do the... Wait, it said 2, right?
Yeah, but that lets us gain a victory point. I don't want to lose that.
Well, this also lets us... Well, it makes the enemy
I'd
lose.
do this one. Because these are both victory point things.
Yeah.
Alright.
2 knowledge troops on map, discard this.
Do you want to go for it? If you fail, we lose a victory. You lose a victory point.
And it also costs... And it also takes 2.
You gotta do 2.
And I don't have my autocomplete.
You do not have your autocomplete anymore, but you roll so many dice.
I know, but if I lose a victory point.
Should I just get salt and be done?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, who activates first? Nemesis round.
The
Magebreaker? Oh no, Stormbringer. So Stormbringer. Bring it, Stormbringer. Let's go. Alright, what's he rolling archery? 1 black. I mean, technically I don't have to fight him, but I want to.
You sure? Because I'm pretty sure the Harvester is also coming your way. And
Well, the Harvester just moves... I can move the Harvester up here.
True.
He's activating twice, so it would go here and here even.
True.
Let's go. Black. I'm rolling 2 white and a blue.
Any cards that give you advantage?
My blue.
I'm sorry, this is a good one. 2 attack.
You may roll any of your dice that do not show bolts. There we go. Survived. Now we go red, orange, orange.
So is this technically on your tile?
Yeah, he's fighting me. Alright, here we go. 2
go.
blacks, a red, and a purple.
Pretty difficult.
Decent roll.
3 attack and a bolt.
Alright, I got 3 shields, so I block.
Once per round, the bolt equals 2 attacks, so I have 5.
Crud! I almost blocked all your attacks until that happened. Well, I take 2 hits.
Unless there, wait, don't we have a card, or was that a discard the card, not flip it, to get rid of the bolt attack?
It was a druid ability that we could have used that we didn't use earlier. Alright, so I'm taking 2 hits, but I'm also hitting you for 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're taking 4 hits. So move down 4.
7 minus 4 is 3. When you defeat it, do you get the blessing underneath it?
Yes. I'm going to lose these 2 guys. Alright.
Well, not rolling any more blacks.
Blue, orange, white for you.
And what's the effect of the thing? No effect?
Oh, I rolled a bolt too. What should I do with my bolt?
Victory point?
Gain a victory point or make them lose 1? Gain a victory point.
Yeah, because it's chaos.
Okay.
And the effect of the ice waste is no effect.
Nothing. There's no effect on Iceland. Alright, got 4 hits. And a shield. So I block your hit. You block 2 of mine, but 2 still get through.
So it's at 1.
So close.
I'm only rolling a white now, though.
Like it. I got 2 hits.
Nothing.
Alright, you're gone. Stormbringer gives me 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3. I gain this blessing. What's it say?
Fountain of Time. Discard this to place 1 unit from the reserve or graveyard on any hex with that player's unit or haven.
I could... No, it's removed from the game. I was just like, I could give you your black thing back.
I know, I was excited, but I'm like, nope, that wouldn't work.
Well, I've got a bunch of blue units over there, but I'm going to bring back a white one because we'll send the Harvester my way.
Wait, all of those have already been killed, or would have that came back?
No, that all went at the beginning of the round because of
yeah.
Alright, so who's next?
The Magebreaker.
The Magebreaker's coming to you.
Yep.
You want me to roll for him?
Yep. So
black and orange.
And my heir is... Do I have it? Okay, I have Tower defense, so I have a white.
Yep.
What are they rolling?
Black and an orange. Ready? That's just one hit.
Lose the basic fighter.
Now it gets messy.
Wait, is it in the... Okay, yeah.
Yeah. 2 blacks and 3 blues.
So, I have purple.
White and blue for your tower.
I have 2 purples. I have
2 blues.
And then another blue and a white.
I could discard this to give you back one of your troops from the graveyard.
And give me a blue.
Yeah, get that blue guy back.
Because technically now it's at 5 again.
Yep. Just trying to help.
I also have my obsidian skin I can use for defense if I need it.
4 hits. That's not that bad for what I was rolling.
4 hits and a shield.
What you hit him for 4.
What I will do, though, is I want to use my obsidian skin.
Okay.
To block 2 of it.
Okay. So you only take 2 hits now.
I thought I have a shield.
So you take 1 hit.
And is there any other way? I can pay 2 food
to get a shield. Nice.
To get a shield. So.
Yep.
And that's once per round, so I can do it next combat round as well.
Now it's the next clash round. So you hit him for 4. That was a good round. Black, blue, orange, white. You're so lucky, man.
I think that kills it.
Yeah, you block the 2 hits, and then you hit it for 4. You got it.
Let's go. Okay. What do I get? Shower of acid and bile. If destroyed, remove her target and gain 1 victory point and 1 victory point per
magic you have.
I have 2.
So you get
3. Discard the market.
Oh, so the market gets discarded.
And I gain 3 victory points?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Tied again. But that's a good thing, because we're ahead.
That is a good thing.
Can't blame each other for anything.
Next up would be the Emperor, who's going to go that way. Oh no, the Emperor doesn't have any activation tokens. So the Harvester is going to activate twice.
The Magic Breaker's tile.
1, and make it fight there, and then 2, and it will place a curse. I think
Can it place a curse on a card that already has a curse?
No, it's going to move here, they gain a victory point. Move here.
Okay.
They place a curse. So here, I will roll for the garrison, you roll for the Harvester.
And we roll air first?
Yep. And I get 2 white for 2 garrison.
Purple and 2 red.
2 shields. 2 hits. Keep moving. That's blue, orange, orange, white. Blue, orange, orange, white.
Okay, let's see what I got. Black, blue, blue, red, red. Wait, it's the same everywhere.
Yeah. He rolls the same until the end of time. Oh my gosh.
4.
Okay, the garrisons are gone. He's going to move back. He's going to place a curse. Oh, they gained a victory point when he moved from there. That's it. That's 2 activations.
Game?
Yep. Then we would go to production.
Well, yeah, we got to do victory points, so I think we got this.
I'm pretty sure we do too. Let's just go ahead and produce. Then we go to scoring. Empire gets 1 for that garrison, 1 for the new Emperor.
Would that garrison count as 3 because it's a low?
No, it's still just 1.
Okay.
Each hex that has a garrison. The Horde, they get 1. They get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was a big jump. Graveyard scoring, they get each of them get 4.
Yeah.
So 37. Then we score for our havens. I get
still 1 each.
2 for each haven.
Oh wait, no, havens.
8, and then 6, and then 1 for each special spot. And then we could trade in resources for more. I cannot believe we turned that around. At the end of chapter 2, I thought we were toast. That's why I love this game. It swings so dramatically. Dice rolls, they create highs and lows. It's just crazy, amazing game. So what do you think about it from your first playthrough?
Well, it's definitely more of a challenging game, which I like, because it's difficult to come by a challenging game like this, especially with all the different placements I had to move around on the board and strategy. I've definitely used more strategy in this game than a couple other games.
For sure. I like to try to do a wrap-up with each game I play. So wrap up, who can play this game? Where would you target the age for this game? I know it's going to be a little higher because, like you said, it's complex.
Probably no one younger in our family could play it. I'm probably the
Like 14 plus, maybe.
yeah.
I'd say that's pretty accurate. What do you think about the rules, managing the rules in this game? There's a lot going on. The first couple of rounds we missed the hex in combat, but then we caught on to that and we got that going. But there's a lot going on the board. What do you think about the rules?
I like how they even have overlooked rules down here for us to use because of how many there are. But yeah, after a while we did get used to it, which was nice, because also without rules then there won't be able to have a fun game like this.
Yeah. I've played this probably more than 10 times now, so I'm getting more comfortable with it, but I still find myself making mistakes. And I'm sure in the comments below you all have found stuff that we probably did wrong during our gameplay. I love that it has the chapter tracker to help you know where you're at in each phase of the game. Everything's written on your board. Like you said, we've got some reference cards here. We've got the rule books here as needed. So I think the rules are, though heavy, I believe they're manageable, and it's going to become more of a comfort game. Like, I'd like to play this game once a month to keep it fresh in mind. What do you think about the art, the play, the production?
Yeah. I'd say it's definitely higher up. Like these garrisons, how they stack upon each other. That like found interesting to me. I thought they were just going to be different pieces, but then they stacked upon each other.
Yeah. I love it. I love the artwork on the cards. I love the acrylic standees. I know a lot of games go for miniatures. I have nothing against miniatures, but I like how the colors pop on these standees, and it just sticks out, and I really like that. What do you think makes this game unique?
Well, as I said before, it's definitely challenging, and also how, like, when enemies are defeated, usually I'm used to them coming back and then you can hire them again. Like, we had to wait for them to come back from the graveyard, or even my big guy got kicked out from the game.
Yeah, that was brutal. I think this game is unique in that its replayability, I'm not a mathematician, but it's got to be pretty high up. Like I said, in this gameplay, we threw the kitchen sink in. We played with the Arch-Nemesis factions. We played with an Arch-Nemesis. We added the Blessing deck. We added the Armory of Azul. We played with Omens. We put it all in there. And then you're shuffling all of these decks. Just the replayability is close to endless in my book.
For my first time playing it as well.
And last question that I always like to ask, would you play it again?
Definitely, because there's many different ways that you can play it out.
Yeah. I love playing this game. If there's ever anybody that wants to play it, shoot me a message. We'll get together if we can. I just ran into a guy today that I had played it with about a month ago. He said he went and tracked it down on the secondary market, and he's been playing it with his family. I have not played a game that the people I've taught it to or played with didn't enjoy it. So, again, thank you so much for joining us on the channel. Please comment below. Let us know what you thought of the playthrough. Correct us on any rules that you made. And I've held this to the very end, but I want to let you all know that we're also doing a giveaway. The people at Nemesis Games are going to give away an ultimate full-on, all-in pledge. Now, what I'm going to do is, if you comment below, you have to do 3 things. Like the video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. If you do those 3 things, you're entered in for a chance to win an all-in, all-inclusive with the Titans Pledge. The new game expansion that's coming out will be sent to you. So do those 3 things and get your chance to get your hands on a copy of this for free. So you can't lose. Comment below, like and subscribe, enter to win. Thanks again for joining us. Have a good night or good day. Bye.
Bye.